It was in 1981 that a man named Gill just assembled all the promises in the Bible, Old and New Testaments, on 81 subjects. I mean, every subject you can think about, whether it's health, depression, financial success, peace of mind, family, guilt, all the things that impact our lives. God has made promises about to forgive, to build, to wipe clean, to strengthen, all these things God says He'll do for us. And so the book, when it first came out, sold over 20 million copies.
Wow.
And it was extremely popular, and it was a King James Bible, and just all of God's promises on all of these topics that pertain to our daily lives, everything you can possibly think of. And 1,215 passages comprised of 2,035 verses. Now, it was so popular, and Shirley and I read the book and loved it, and somebody suggested that she and I record on tape all of these promises and put it out as a package. And it was, I think, 12 cassettes at the time, and it too was very successful. And Shirley and I felt that it was one of the most significant things we had ever done. It's God's Word, God's promises. And we took turns reading all of them. And you can tell when you hear Shirley and me read these promises that we're excited about them. We are moved. We are inspired by them ourselves. We're not just reading something like a novel or just reading something for a blind person. We are reading God's Word, and we're excited about it, and we're moved by it, passionate about it. So that did fine. Well, now time goes by, and the company that was marketing quit doing it, and it was Thomas Nelson. Thomas Nelson was bought by HarperCollins, and nobody was doing anything with this book and this compendium of God's promises. So we said, let's do it ourselves. We had recorded them ourselves on our home tape, and they'd been edited and put together by a cassette company. Now we put them on CD, and it's 6 CDs with all of this material, all of this inspiration. It's God's Word. And when I hear my wife, who's now 82, her voice much stronger, with the excitement and the passion in which she read all the promises that she read. And Thomas Nelson wanted us to do it over again with the New King James. I said, I don't think my wife is physically capable of sustaining. This was many, many hours of recording. And besides, we have it now on King James, which most people are familiar with. It's not that different from New King James. And so we made the deal with HarperCollins. We repackaged all of it in CDs. God's promises. The package looks like a big family Bible, leather-bound Bible with big gold embossed letters on it, and it's something you can be proud to just have on a coffee table. That's where a lot of people have their Bibles anyway. But this is God's promises. And we feel, in fact, we know it's one of the most important things we've ever done in our 82 years of living, that this is God's Word, God's promises to every one of us. They hold true. Not one thing has changed in God or His will for us or His desire to help and bless us every day, every hour of our lives. It is pure inspiration. Nothing added. It's not interpolated or extrapolated. It's just God's Word read with passion by Shirley and me. That's what God's promises is, and we think it's one of the most important things we have ever done in our whole lives.